Hello everyone, welcome back to Destiny 2. We're going to be getting into the Edge of Fate expansion, which just came out over the last couple of days. This should be the start of the next big saga in Destiny 2, aside from like the stuff that's been happening in the seasonal / episode stories between the final shape and now. But this is supposed to be the big step, the pay for big DLC. Basically. So let's go ahead and get this started. I did want to play this when it immediately came out, but the download was 120 gigabytes and I'm currently not on a good internet / on an actual moved in setup. I'm currently staying in an Airbnb, but hey, I have thankfully some actual private time to be able to record. So it lines up. It still lines up. I'm glad I'll be able to play this basically on release, and maybe I'll avoid any day one issues, because the final shape was rough. I missed out on cutscenes from the story because the servers were getting slammed day one on the final shape. So hey, we're here 2-3 days later. We'll see how this goes. It should be a much smoother experience.
What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. They forgot that they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them.
I'm sure you will, but not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I feel like that's what quitting a retail job is like, right? I will not push another credit card. My will is my own. And you just walk out and hope that nothing bad happens. But okay, the creepy voices, the 9, are up to something. I think the implication of things is that the 9 are the planets of the solar system. I don't know how that works. But maybe they're just beings that have tied themselves up with the planets. Why is Ikora out on a random patrol?
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons.
Did Ikora's voice actor change? Okay, Ikora, I see you. That's my Vanguard. That's my Vanguard right there. A train comes out from the past?
I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins.
Yeah, typically not in motion, right?
Never liked the look of them.
Oh, come on.
These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints.
Shoot your shot, Guardian. Or actually, was that a robot?
Trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
Okay, what am I up to? Was I just chilling in orbit? Maybe I was in the tower. Ooh, right, the difficulty stuff. We're obviously going to play on Become Legend because I get bigger rewards for it. Rise to a higher level of challenge in this legendary version of the Edge of Fate campaign. Exotic armor, reward multiplier ×2. And what other kind of modifiers do they have? These modifiers add levels of challenge. Oh, are these things I can turn on, or are these what they have already? Okay. Heavily shielded and highly aggressive combatants appear in greater numbers. That's alright, I think I can make it work. Combatants are very challenging. Maximize your loadout and fireteam coordination to succeed. It's just me. It's just me heading in there, and I won't have matchmaking. Oh, they did change the power levels, by the way. Yeah, they had to tell us. Power in Destiny 2 has changed. Hover over your character's power value to learn more. Alright, so we went from... we last left off, my character was in the 2020 range. Now they've shrunk that down. I am at 10. What did all my stuff become? Did everything become 10? Like absolutely everything? Oh wow. Oh, okay, I guess. I definitely wasted some enhancement slots. Or enhancement cores, hoping that they would all be a higher value, but I didn't have to do that. Some of this shit was at like 1900, so the fact that they're at the flat base of 10 is just amusing to me. But alright, let's go ahead and launch this up and see what mysteries await for us. Yeah, I just think about the fact that, like, Ikora being there on the field as the Warlock Vanguard feels almost like, you know, the President of America just doing like a random walk around on the street. Like, will it happen? Sure. But like, maybe it shouldn't.
Guardian,
maybe it's a little dangerous.
Welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
I'm still just confused. I guess Ikora's voice actor had to change because of like the voice actor strikes. When I was playing a little bit of like Heresy, there were voice lines missing that never got replaced by the time this expansion came out. But damn. All right.
Guardian, I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It has some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment.
If it was primitive, why didn't it get immediately decrypted by your ghost? What is your ghost doing, Ikora? Step it up a little bit. Well, this place is kind of nice. I like the shade of it all, almost. Oh, hey, they got birds here. Uh-oh. Are they immediately fighting me?
Watch your head. I've never seen Elixni move like this. Mind their vertical, Guardian.
That's okay. I'm not worried about... You can have jetpacks. Whatever. I fought plenty of flying enemies before. You could even say Bungie introduced them to me with the drones from Halo 2. But it is always cool to see new enemies in Destiny. We've been fighting a lot of the same ones over the last 10 plus years. My heavy ammo. Oh, it didn't fall. Oh, they changed up the UI slightly at the bottom left.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening near local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth. This isn't our invitation.
Oh, I mean, hey, maybe it's happening now. I mean, the place seems to have some Elixni trouble, and that's definitely worth throwing a mayday over.
Hi, Cora. It looks like we've got a blockade up ahead.
I gotta remember that I am playing on the Legend difficulty, so there might be some danger. There might be some things I should be a little bit more cautious about. Or I can just walk out there and not care. Are those like strand spears? Ugh. Okay, transcending. I was gonna throw my grenade over there, but I kind of like fat finger to some buttons and it didn't go out. Boop. You have another nade. Will it suck you in? No. Oh, hold on. Yeah! Is this a transmitter? Oh, hi, Cora. Maybe it'll just be loot for us.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Okay, so I gotta go fix up this device. I don't get to just touch the train and get teleported? Alright.
Lodi transmitting. Status moonsick. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information.
Okey dokes, what does moonsick mean? Requires undiscovered technology. You little shits. You little shits. Bungie, fine. I will ignore the chest for now, I guess. So is this like Golden Age technology, I guess? Old, thousands-year-old human tech? Little civilization out here at the edge of the system? When did that ever happen? Maybe it happened after the collapse.
Dark matter spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right?
I think I'm okay. Whoa! Yet to be unsheathed. Plus reached through 9 invitations delivered. What will is done in trust. Ugh.
Your vitals stabilized. Must be a fluke.
Nope. The Nine are trying to communicate. They said that their invitation was sent, and something about their will. Fuse with dark matter. That seems ill-advised, but sure, screw it, I guess. Lycor, I'm a ball. Lycor, I'm in a ball. Oh my
Well,
god.
this sure is new. All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I can unfuse with the dark matter. It says that if it runs out, I'll die and need a revive. Whoa. Okay. Alright. I made it in time. Space to jump. Right click is dash. Dash and jump at the same time to greatly increase your jump height. Okay. You know, I haven't played a Metroid Prime game just yet, but I guess this is what it must be like. Whoa. Was I supposed to be up there? Can I go back up? Or, oh, there's a little path here on the left I saw as I was turning. Attack objects while matter spark can also be used to charge certain objects in the world. Ah, okay, alright. Exile Pylon. Oh, I can change at any time, not just at, like, the random light terminals. Okay. Should I have stayed as a little lightning ball there? Rally banner, oh jeez. So I imagine that the bars, the new bars at the bottom left for special ammo and heavy ammo are showing how long I have until I generate more ammo. Oh shit! Here, you can, oh, teleported away, fine, whatever. I was gonna say, you can have a machine gun if you want to fucking teleport up in my face like that. Ow. Who just fucking sniped me? Knock that off. You, there you are. It was that vandal. I was hoping to knock this thing down into its next phase. There it is. Did I just have steam come out of that? Oh, cute. What if I matter spark and then shock you instead of shooting you in my shooty game? Yeah, this is this is something, all right. Do I need this to get? Oh. Do I need this to take off the boss's shield? Maybe eventually, you know? Maybe I'll worry about it another time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Combatant power 200? I'm at 10. What the fuck? Jeez. Seems like a little overkill. I'm curious what the power differences are now, though. Because in, you know, a few days ago... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I need to get back up. No! That was worse! Fuck. A few days ago, before the power system change... Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's where I need to go as a ball. But yeah, a difference of 150 would mean, like, death immediately. Like, the enemies would sneeze on me and I'd be gone. But now I can have 190 difference, and they won't care as hardcore? Alright. Alright, we got the enemy's shield off. We're gonna kill the small fries first. They're doing way too much damage, and I don't like it. If they don't want to be visible to me while I shoot the boss, then I can't do anything about that. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, what bad timing. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Why is their brig all overgrown? How long have the Elixni been here? Whee! Oh my god, my little turrets go with me. That's adorable. I guess my Matter Spark health doesn't go back up. What happens if I die in Matter Spark Orb? Oh! Fair enough. Fuck. Oh no! Enemies are respawning! I wasn't ready for that. I just wanted to shoot the boss with my machine gun. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me get out of my pit. I hate servitors so much. They're teleporting bullshit. Let me look at you a little bit. You also have some weird growth on you.
Why send a train to invite us to a black hole? It seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train, an invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case.
Yeah, they don't know that the emissary quit her job, I guess. Alright, well, this is an awkward predicament. I can't pick up this brand new weapon because my inventory's full and my vault is full. So I'm gonna have to do some rearranging real quick. Maybe the Destiny API is already back up. Give me a second here. Okay, let's pick up this new kinetic weapon. I doubt it's gonna be amazing, but I would like to give some new stuff a bit of a try, so I'm gonna try and swap some things out. The next time I'm at a tower, I'm gonna have to do some deleting because I've got 700 out of 700 vault space, and obviously not so great. So what kind of gun is this? This is an auto rifle. Final blows increase ammo meter progress from all sources for a short time. Sustained kinetic damage to your target emits shockwaves that damages any nearby targets. Aiming down sights at a target for a short time loads a homing micro rocket. Okay. I'll increase the reload speed, and I don't really care too much about stability. Holy shit, that recoil direction shifts pretty high up. Maybe I do backup magazine? That's always pretty helpful. Ooh, there's a lot of weapon mods that I can slap on this without anything too crazy. Well, I'll try this bandolier one, maybe. Actually, nah, I'll just take the magazine. They did, so for the people who haven't been keeping up super hardcore with Destiny 2, me neither, but they have changed the weapon system and the armor system by quite a bit. I can't give like a full rundown on things here because I'm going to have to learn it too, but for the most part, they changed a lot of stuff around. But with armor in particular, they changed every single stat. So now rather than like intellect, discipline, mobility, you now have instead health, melee, grenade, super, class, weapons. And it's really funny because like the weapons one used to be mobility, and as a warlock, I never built mobility. Like I deleted anything that had high mobility, which means now if I want high weapons, which I do, oops, anything that would have converted over immediately, I kind of got screwed over on. But that's okay, because the goal will eventually be to get a whole new set of armor and weapons and stuff as well, because now there's this whole like tier system, and at the moment I'm not sure how it works. I don't think anything I have has a tier, except for this new one. So this looks like this is tier 1 with this one little dot here, and obviously it's showing it right there. And then all of my armor and weapons from before are all just going to be staying in the past at like technically tier 0. Bit of a shame, but that's fine. We'll make it work. I guess we'll do overload shotgun for now, because I do have a shotgun. I did get misled a little bit. I thought that I was going to be able to... I read a post saying that like any exotic armor dropping in the last like week would have tier 1 at the very least. But that looks like that's not the case, because I got this like a day before the expansion came out. Awkward. That's okay. We'll see what ends up happening. I'll probably just end up keeping most of the stuff I have and just infusing it up with matter, or enhancement cores until...
I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission and get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like it's fucking with time. But maybe the logs are okay. They're going to be our guide. We just need to make sure to read before every message we get. Just be like, what time was this recorded? Today? 5 months ago? 5 months in the future? Whee! Woohoo! Wah! Open with Matter Spark. Oh. Weird, alright. What do we got here? A machine gun with enhanced stats. Demolitionist closing time. Screw it, sure. Yeah, eventually, hopefully I'll get, you know, like a solid tier 3 to probably not tier 5 for a while, but tier 1 through 3 I think we can get just from like regular gameplay, and then tier 5, Tier 4 and 5 will be like raids and dungeons and stuff. Actually, I'm sure Tier 5 will be more like... I'm gonna just go ahead and fucking toss it. Oh, damn. Fucking servitors! Ah! I'm sure Tier 5 will be more like master raid content, raid and dungeon content. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Fuck it, if you're gonna miss and I'm gonna miss, then hey, that's okay. Crystalline captain.
It's the same
Holy
elixir
shit.
combatants from earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
I mean, if they die, right? I mean, I don't know. So many things are not dying permanently in the Destiny universe, it's getting a little ridiculous. Stay in the goddamn bubble. Thank you.
I thought I recognized those symbols. This is the House of Exile.
Give me a refresher, Ghost. Who the fuck are the House of Exile? Or are they completely new and I just never knew about them? See, it might sound wrong to say this, but a lot of the fallen Eliksni houses all just kind of blend together. It's like, are they an enemy Eliksni house or are they friendly? And if they're not friendly, then they're basically all the same. At least in terms of the way they blend in my head. They're all dead. Okay, I see what's gonna happen. I think these Duskfield Shanks are gonna keep respawning until I do the puzzle here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get to work on that. Oh shit! It's not just the, it's not just the Shanks. It's a big Shank as well. I think I'm gonna die here. Oh my god. Okay, they explode as well. I wasn't aware of that. Oh, it's almost dead. Fuck you. Holy fuck. My ammo!
The last time we encountered these Eliksni was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I need. I just need like little reminders. Tell me where I fought them. Why I fought them. But okay, I fought them on the moon. Where's the Matter Spark? I'm hoping there's like more than one and not just like the one over there, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to do that. Acquire a Celeron. Here we go.
That's the last of them.
Material.
And we've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Alright, I kind of wanted to go through that big shield door, but yeah, we'll have to wait for later, I guess. Oh no. Oh no! I'm alive. No. No, I could have gone up the pipe. Secrets upon secrets. Did I fight up here before? I don't imagine so. I think I came down through that part. So I fought below the area. Ooh. Okay, we'll worry about like secrets and exploration when we actually get this place as explorable. Uh-oh. Okay, I will go a different way. Life as a ball is hard. What the fuck? You are death. I didn't notice I was getting message at the bottom left. 9, reach out. Are you saying that I am...
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the 9. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the 9 are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The 9 can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
I mean, I don't know. I've gone through a few things involving the 9, and they seem to be able to have an effect in the world. They can at least have spaces that we have to fight across. I'll keep this up, I guess. Wait, whoops, nope. Too early. I gotta put my rally banner down first. And then turn into the Matter Spark. Yahoo!
You trespass the domain of the once exiled, chosen of the Giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Can the voice stay invisible? Because, I don't know. What the fuck? Can I... Am I not... Oh, I can go in here. Yeah. I'm gonna zap ya. Okay, I'm no longer zappy. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave some turrets in here eventually for you. Oh wow, you are fucking getting melted. Actually, never mind. Jesus.
Interesting. That elixir wasn't an archon. I wonder what that was all about.
Another one? Oh shit.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this archon's voice, is coming from another elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Hey, that's not nice.
That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
I know, I picked that up.
Grand design bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity and ascend.
That voice is coming from another elixir.
I think if you strengthen the singularity, the only thing you'll be doing is getting turned into spaghetti. Cosmic spaghetti. Or honestly, way worse. You really shouldn't just power up random things. I say as a person who's powered up a lot of random things across the last 10 years. But you know, it was different. It was self-defense. Maybe I need to destroy these? Ow. Or I'll just fucking shoot this guy. Ooh, I can use the shield as a shield! I thought he could shoot through it with his own attack.
I don't understand how that voice jumped from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely.
So they say, but... What is going on? Oh, ooh. Unusual vessel, strength capsule.
One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the singularity. Don't let that go.
You've got it, Ikora. I'm gonna let it go on this capsule, or on this pad instead, I think. What kind of strange device am I powering up?
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
What?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
Sure, if you do the same, I think. I wasn't expecting this guy to just show up with no, like, didn't come down with a transmat or anything.
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole mess of time nonsense just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
Yeah, I guess they're just hiding behind the trains. Can I just touch the train now? Whoa. Whoa. I'm going through a train in time! Ugh. What the hell? Do the people here hide themselves behind time portals? Or is that like something new? Ah, shoot. Okay, my bad. I will turn into a ball. Jeez. I just didn't know I was gonna need it so quickly. I'll turn into a ball preemptively again. I just wanted to refresh the timer. Oh! Never mind. I guess we're ready wherever the hell this is. Man, we're meeting a lot of random pockets of people over the last few years. Neomuna, this place.
Sorry for all that earlier. My name's Lodi. My introductions aren't usually that rude. Come on, let me show you around.
My guardian's back to not talking to people.
Your companion gave me a debrief about your mission before she insisted on meeting the scientists here.
Scientists?
Oh yeah, the Aionians are brilliant. They've been great hosts since I showed up here a few weeks back.
Objects from a different time were sent to us, like we were called or invited. Did you get one too?
Of sorts. I got a call of my own. I hope your ride was smoother than mine. Are you headed back to Earth after?
Are you asking for a ride?
It's just conversation. Appreciate the offer.
I mean, you can hop on the
I'm
ship.
staying with the locals for a while. Time distortions all over this place. The Elixni make it hard to traverse further out. Fascinating, aren't they? You know the language structure is similar to Finnish?
I didn't.
Keep an eye out for the House of Exiles. They didn't like me getting close with my recorder. If you're here to sort out the time anomaly, it sounds like we're on the same side. I'll help you look into your calling card. You help the locals with some of the weightier tasks. You seem like you can handle yourself.
Yeah, I've definitely handled myself a lot of
few
times.
words. I can appreciate that.
Wait. I don't even know what the fuck triumph thing I just accumulated down there. It just... something happened. Probably some random thing like, you beat the first mission of the campaign. Oh, I thought we were about to go into a cutscene the way they fucking cut me off here. Why is there... Oh, there's enemies fighting out. Like, right next to this place. Are y'all okay? What the fuck? I'm gonna handle that real quick. Oh. Harvest time lost spirit bloom. Oh, spirit bloom. We're doing that again. New resource. Ow, 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 ow. There's a lot more enemies now. Okay, open up the map guide. Navigate to the resource tab to see a new resource. Huh. I'll read that more when my life's not kind of in danger here. Okay, I put myself in a weird position. I'm gonna shift around real quick. It's really funny to see all the damage numbers so low now. A few days ago, every single one of my bullets was doing like 1,000 to 3,000 damage. You shoot a rocket, it's like 50 to 100,000 damage or something. Now I'm down in the double digits. 20? 16? 7? What the fuck? I'm just trying to get like a small reprieve of all these enemies. And then I can look around a little bit. Because I did see a chest. Or am I gonna need? I'm gonna need something for this. Fuck, fallen tech. Undiscovered technology. Fine, I'm going back into the city. Let's see what's going on with these Aionians. Actually, I should be a little bit safer here.
Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signal?
We've made contact with Lodi here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
Yeah. I mean, probably actually vastly more. Like I said, I'm fairly certain he's from the past. Okay, so this ended up being a postmaster thing. Here's what I'm going to do. Maybe, kind of. I've got these. I've got this 69 stat chromatic fire one that I got very recently. 69 stats, pretty good. How could I upgrade this? Upgrade this armor to increase its energy capacity by 1. For the upgrading this armor will forge a masterwork, which provides a bonus to all stats. It's only... Is it just glimmer now? The entire way up? No, damn it. Okay. Can I get weapon mods? Hey, hey. Wow. There's going to be a lot to try and figure out here. I just wanted to maybe swap to some of the... This is the problem with, like... the fact that we have this whole new armor system. I have a lot invested in my last armor. You know, like, even right now, my stats are still in places I like. Grenade, health, both of those things I'm interested in. I just now am also interested in weapons. I don't know if how long it will be before I can have, like, 100 weapon, though. Oh, an Elixni. The inscrutable Elixni wears exile colors and eyes you warily with distrust. Peaceful exiles are few and far between, but he appears to be one. Also, this is interesting. Okay. This is, I guess, like a dialogue box. This is the first time we've had something like this. You cannot discern the intent behind his insect-like chittering, and he makes no attempt to clarify for your benefit. How many people can I talk to like that? Or approach? Are you going to get a gun? No? Okay. I do like the look of this gun. We'll see if we end up enjoying their weapon types. You get the attention of a distressed-looking Aionian reading an Elixni text. He stows it away when he notices you looking. The Aionian looks you up and down with consideration before pointing off into the distance towards the exile's accord. As the Aionian turns back to you, they point to your weapon expectingly. Clearly, they want your firepower directed at the accord. You mean over there? Is that the accord? Their weapons keep not popping up. Awkward. Well, this is a start. A lot of times, like in the Lightfall expansion, right, we really didn't interact with too many like civilians at all in any big way. It was always like, oh, you do a mission and they'll talk to you over the radio or something. What the fuck is this looking at me? Oh, I thought this was rotating with me. Let's get up these stairs. Maybe all of these will open up eventually. That's what that feels like. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Altar of Relativity, a sacred liminal space. The language of the interface is indecipherable, but the altar appears to be unpowered. It cannot process a strange-lit capsule integration. Ghost is tracing power transfers around the altar site. The source appears to be dark matter conduits, most likely kept away from the Aionian security zone for safety. Ghost believes it's possible to restore power. Okay, I guess that may be a little mission for this area in general. Return power to the altar systems, you got it. I guess let's check out this map guide thing real quick. Time Lost Spirit Bloom, found in the Aionian campus and the Caldera, may be exchanged for valuables and gear at the Altar of Relativity on Kepler. A Venusian substance lost to time in carrying traces of energy from unknown space. No trace of how it arrived on the Kepler can be found. And then we have an area for abilities, which I guess we'll get more abilities in the future. Let me fucking get away from you. They did a pass on a lot of the UI area. This is where the latest expansion can be found. Start here to explore Kepler. Operations. This section of the portal screen is where you can find operations. Operations are scored activities that offer new gear. Crucible and some Fireteam ops offer matchmaking. Excluding Crucible ops, you can customize operations to provide unique challenges and greater rewards. And then I just accidentally skipped whatever the fuck I was going to say about this, but it should be, I mean, I don't know how to like make it go up and down between these, but it looks like if you give it a second, or maybe WASD? Oh, it's WASD. I was just, my hands were off the keyboard, so I wasn't even trying. Okay. Mercury A, Jurisprudent, TechSec Gloves, Faustus Decline. We'll see how much I do with that. Seasonal Hub. Visit the Seasonal Hub to complete challenges for weekly rewards, join Seasonal Conquests, and explore requirements for the Seasonal title. Welcome to the Seasonal Hub, your source for valuable weekly rewards you can earn by completing daily and weekly challenges as you play Destiny. This is where you can find your weekly rewards. These rewards will refresh weekly, return to the Seasonal Hub regularly, conquer new challenges, and acquire bonus items. You've completed a daily challenge. Claim it to increase your rank on the weekly reward track and earn some weekly rewards from the Seasonal Hub. Sure. Okay, I mean, hey, you know, I'll take strange coins because I don't really have too much of those. Enhancement cores can stack up quite a bit. So how far does this go just to rank 20? And we do get like an exotic engram and also powerful gear. Unstable cores. We'll read more about those when we can actually make progress on those. Defeat targets with solar or stasis damage. Earn points by completing bonus focus activities and portal activities. Achieve a performance grade B or better in portal activities. So basically just do a bunch of matchmaking stuff. Generate orbs of power or ammo bricks. I should be using my super more. I kind of don't go too crazy with it usually. Conqueror. Oh. It's just chosen a random. The Conqueror is an old one. But it's got extra rewards here. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking around something else? Question mark? I feel like there was a title for Conqueror already. And you know me, I'm a pleb. I largely don't have any titles at all. But Conqueror was one of the ones I was really close to in the past, and I think they've repurposed it now. Because it was one that, like, you could, yeah, I think they just changed it up so that, like, it actually has some extra rewards as well, which gives you an extra incentive to try to do it versus just only doing it for the title. So, we'll see if I end up doing that. Rank progress. Oh my god, I'm rank 2? What the fuck? Wow. That's so weird. They really want me to do These fire team 3 activities, huh? Okay, sure. I'm a new guardian. I'm a newbie. It's whatever. Ooh. Complete all missions on legendary difficulty, and they'll give me what looks like some kind of exotic solar warlock gloves. That looks like a weird ship. Not particularly interested, but whatever. Okay. I am gonna real quick check my inventory stuff. Actually, I was thinking that I want to like delete some stuff from my vault, so I can actually like consistently pick things up. But I realized there's no actual vault in this space just yet. Huh. Ooh, fires a spread of void energy projectiles. Aiming down sights narrows the spread. It's a void scout rifle. Battery slowly recharges over time when the weapon is stowed and not being fired. Press R to vent the core, greatly increasing the speed at which the battery recharges. Amalgamation rounds. Aiming down sights for a short period of time without firing compresses the spread into a single high-density projectile. Damaging a target with this shot marks them. This weapon deals additional damage to marked targets. Defeating a marked target or landing a precision final blow with an amalgamation round grants invisibility and true sight. Oh. Huh. So, how the fuck do I have 70 enemies defeated with this? I don't have it yet. I want to look at the last reward on the tree here, because sometimes there's like, ugh. Oh my god, there's a skull in there. Grody. Oh, what the fuck? I can get like a tiger cat pattern thing. Bizarre. One of these last levels take like way longer to level up or something. I think that's what they represent here by the fact that they have like 5 bars versus like this. Crucible Ops gear. What the? Ooh, that's kind of cute. This just looks like I'm a flood infected person. This is kind of cool. Sometimes I really enjoy like minimalist designs for like helmets and stuff. Like you just throw on like a big old fucking dome head and hey, you know what? In some instances, it's pretty cool. All right, let's get out of here, I guess. Until I'm in a place that has a vault. And I can't really do anything about my inventory problem, although it looks like there's more to this civilization here. Maybe there's a vault in this area. I'm not feeling like that's likely though.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Aionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Aionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Hey, folks. So it is a black hole that we have to worry about. An Aionian flags you down, waving their hands. Jesus. And waving their hands and chiming at you in a musical language. Realizing that you don't understand, the Aionian grabs a pen and begins scrolling a complex set of shapes and equations. Amongst the cryptic writing and symbols, you recognize one that looks like a Vex gateway and one that looks like a Vex goblin frame. The Aeonian nods as you point to those drawings and they direct your attention towards the Central Academy. It must be overrun with Vex. I mean, there's definitely... Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck is this thing? Get out of there, hey! Is this the academy I was talking about? Hold on, I think I could probably fix that problem right now, maybe. Where's a vent or something? A fucking devious looking Vex is just chilling out here. Maybe up this? Whoa. Aww. I had my hopes up. Alright, let's go check out the Altar of Relativity. I'll worry about that Vex later on. Oh, this isn't the Altar of Relativity. Or, I guess, okay, no. It is the Altar of Relativity, I just have to still turn it on. It's just weird that I got directed there after I'd already started the part of trying to turn it on at random spots. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? What the fuck? It's gone now.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Aionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the 9 are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the 9 plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
What?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. Seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
Okay, sounds simple enough. If you hadn't clarified, though, you should be warned. There's a good chance the Guardian would have indulged in dark matter, I guess. I mean, I already am transforming into it. Fucking what? What would happen if I drank it directly? Will this take me out to the middle? Oh. It didn't. What is going on in here? There's stuff for me to examine, but I think I'm gonna need extra things. Extra abilities. Because what the fuck is this? And why is it immune to me? Hey, knock that off. Thank you. It's really unfortunate, the voices they've used for these Aionians, because they sound like meme voices. Like the Bogos Binted alien thing. What? Oh, right, don't have to knowledge of the language. Integrate Strangelet capsule. Oh my god, this is so big. Oh my god. I'm not getting you another one if you blast it. Strangelets ebb and flow. Our gravity captured your attention. Remain attentive. Alright, I'll do my best. 2. That's what the subtitle said. That was number 2. But then I got a lore collection for 1? I'm confused. The edge of... Sorry. The altar of relativity appears to be a relic of a bygone era, a jump drive converted from pre-Golden Age technology. It's been damaged and repaired with components that are obviously straining to contain the forces surging inside. Ghost remarks, singularity stabilizers likely aren't an off-the-shelf item. The Aionians have been extremely clever and resourceful in assembling this complex device, despite the relative lack of resources. Still, the altar is definitely unstable. Strangelit capsules appear to be the only method of effectively stabilizing the altar, and by extension, the singularity. Meet Rebecca, Dean of the Aionians. Oh. Lodi wants you to meet the Dean of the Aionian settlement, Rebecca. She should be able to provide more information about where you can find more Strangelit capsules. Fine, I'll get
Guardian,
more.
Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Aionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Aionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Alright. I mean, I figured they were humans, but it's good to get extra confirmation. They almost felt like cyborgs or androids or something. Hello, Rebecca. Yep, I don't know what. You hear the stranger speak, but can't understand. At the bottom of her helmet, you see a tear fall to her tunic. You can't understand her, but know it's the universal language of prayer. She gestures to the distance towards an influx of Vex, and from her intonation, you infer a Vex mind threatens her settlement. Okay.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Aionians' deity, the thing they call the holy anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
Don't worry, I'll make my way over there, but first, I'm clearing out these Vex. Mostly just for funsies. Is the Vex mind over here? Okay, activating energy pulse. Ooh, I need motes. What the fuck? Why is there... Oh, what's happening? There was a purple name above the harpy. It said something like gravity or some shit. Do I need to go outside? Ooh. Okay, sure. How dare you? I was walking away from this place, thank you very much. I was gonna go and save my exploration for this side for later. But you've drawn my ire, little Vex. You too. Ah. A little too high. Quantum substance obtained. Hello. And faded substance. This is a lot. This is a tad overwhelming. But okay, I've got the 15 data I need for the energy pulse thing I'm doing over here. Let me look at the world thing here. Whoops. Quantum substance, faded cipher, or gift from the Nine, used to focus gear at the altar of relativity. And quantum substance assimilation scout, harvested from assimilation scouts, which sometimes appear in the caldera and the stellar sink, may be exchanged for gear at the altar of relativity on Kepler. A form of dark matter touched by the Nine and marked with a specific density tied to its provenance. They really like that altar of relativity, I guess. I thought it was just gonna fuck off entirely. I gotta remember, I'm also supposed to be generating orbs for my little weekly challenge thing. Oh my goodness. Thank God for my healing rift.
So Lodi, tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth, I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. You probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
It does. But to be fair, right, a big part of the whole Guardians forgetting their memories thing is that they basically become sometimes like whole different people. Right? Like maybe with the same foundational personality traits, but more than likely I feel like there have been a lot of Guardians who woke up, didn't remember who they were, and just did whatever else. There have been evil Guardians, there have been good Guardians. Who knows why the Traveler chose them? Unlock Rosetta and its upgrades. Return to Dee and Rebecca with the Rosetta technology and attempt another conversation. Use Rosetta to decipher the Aionian text. Terminals like this can be used to open new areas to explore. Alright, I guess let's go see if I can have a conversation. I haven't done it too many times, but the little rocket this thing shoots is kind of cute. It's not particularly, like, amazing, but maybe a higher level version on a different weapon will be better. You know, get an enhanced trait version. Maybe it shoots 2 rockets. Whoa. The Dean eyes you with curiosity, then recognition. You return with newfound understanding. Our languages converge. I'm filled with delight and questions. There's so much I wish to know about the world we left behind. But first, the world we inhabit now is troubled, and our altar's connection to the holy anomalies disrupted. It is a signal that calls for your answer. You might be really right about that.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Okay. I guess he was the person who was the host of the emissary, or rather she was the emissary. That's a particular blind spot for me. I don't know who the fuck Orin is, or even really the emissary, but I haven't, I've interacted with the emissary a couple of times, when she was a giant head. Or I guess more like a giant upper torso. Oh, hey, the new enemy type.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
Hey, I think she knows what that word means, so yeah, she quit, and I don't know if the Nine are going to be too happy about it, but they let her live so far. But I guess she's the one that sent us the flower, maybe? But the Nine tried to take claim of that as well. Dealing with extra-dimensional beings is such a hassle. What am I even doing? Access the Aionians' telemetry buoys to locate the disruptive signal. Ah, okay.
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Hey, it was pretty gross. I mean, from what we saw, it looks like she literally shed her old, like half of her old body, or skin, or whatever. Gross. But maybe there's no pain in that. There's probably a little bit of pain in that. Like when you try to tear into a hangnail and it goes a little bit too far, except you extend that to the entire body, yeah, probably not pleasant at all. I really hope there's a vault on this planet, because I'm being stubborn. I know I could go to like orbit to access my vault. Maybe that's why we haven't found anything here on this planet, but maybe I just missed it. Maybe it's just in a corner somewhere. Or there's a second social hub. But yeah, I just don't want to go to orbit just yet, you know? Koros Harmony Monitor carries a quantum substance. Okay, and where the fuck are they? Oh my. That's not the shotgun. Oh my god. Okay. I assume Koros is like an HVT. Just off in some random corner of this area. No! I just want this. No ball time.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the 9 will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
The timeline? Is that what the Y is in this instance? Is the replacement gonna be Lodi? I don't know if he'd want that. We kidnapped you from across thousands of years so that you can become a talking piece for us. You are a microphone. Are you gonna help humanity or do anything useful? No, we're just gonna send a cosmic horse and watch people fight. Fight other beings to the death. But hey, maybe they'll prove us wrong in this DLC. I love that I'm getting like old fucking loot. Was that a Forsaken helmet? Oh jeez, I didn't think she'd just be here in person. This looks like it's new. They do have, this is one of the big changes, is there's a lot more like set bonus stuff. So you can see that like if I had 4 pieces of gear, I get all of this. After a final blow with any rocket or grenade launcher, sprint for a short time to gain speed booster. Once per activation of force converter, sprinting while at critical health, being suspended, or being slowed by a stasis effect will immediately grant speed booster for a short duration. Huh, that's kind of cute. Design's not too bad either. I do need better looking boots / other components. What is this? Aionian or Aionian for new? Oh, that's the same bonus. That makes sense. They did make it so that all new armor starts off at 10 energy. Obviously, this one isn't new. This is an old one. But if you have like this, it always starts at 10 energy. So you can just slap on any mods and be fully set up, which I guess will make things a little bit easier trying to transition into the new system.
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the 9's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it, but how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
Sure.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs in someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
Is Orin an ex of the Drifter? Like I said, Orin's a blind spot for me in the lore. Big time. I don't know who the fuck she is. Obviously, the Drifter knows her. Which means she's like old in regards to the overall story, right? Like the Drifter is one of like old first resurrected kind of Guardians, or maybe not first, but like in the first, I'd say like hundreds of years of Guardians. He was one of them, right? Like he's dredging yore, I'm pretty sure. Human brain, learn thing, forget thing is rough. As you access the interface, it melds with Rosetta, speaking words from an Aionian into your inner voice. Anomaly blessed, I am Rojan, the Altar's technician, and the one honored to deliver what help we can. We offer, in awe, our findings to aid you. Should you see fit, your impressive drone will receive actionable data to locate strangelet capsules, and use the Altar's relativistic connection with them as a cipher to pass into the coordinate regions of Kepler. With our current integrations and research, you will gain access to the Central Academy and the Exiles Accord. There's a brief pause as Ghost accepts the data transmission. Most gracious, Anomaly Blessed, transfer commencing. We shall continue our research into the other stolen strangelets. With further integrations, the remaining capsules will increase synchronicity with the Altar and allow us to impose a shifted perspective that ignores the cordons by our observation of the strangelet beyond them. It is a delicate alignment, but our efforts can only improve through iteration. So we gotta get, strangelets to then also find more strangelets. And I guess also it says other, like, relocator? That sounds like an ability. Meet Lodi in the curtilage, or curtilage, divide within the Exiles Accord. The strange man you met upon arriving at Kepler, Lodi, has promised to help you navigate the Exiles Accord and retrieve the Aionians' lost strangelet capsule from the Archon. First, he needs your help conducting some preliminary investigations of the region. He shares what he does know. The Accord is segmented by temporal distortions, but he's seen Elixni commanders use particles like keys to phase through them. They're called Celerons. And then what about this? The Central Academy Strangelet. Locate the Emeritus in the Aionian campus to obtain more information about the Strangelet capsule there. The Emeritus is a retired scientist among the Aionians. Theoretically, practically, he is still hard at work, heading up Strangelet research on the Aionian campus. He'll have the most up-to-date information. Okay. I guess we'll head out there. How far away are these from us? Actually a fairly decent distance. This does look like it's a landing zone, so I am gonna go to orbit and do some vault cleaning real quick. Vault. It's completely full and it's really awkward. I'm gonna have to go through a whole lot and see what I can delete within like a few minutes time. They did, and I'm curious about something, because Bungie did mention that they're going to be working on something involving vaults. That they said they weren't going to like increase the vault space, but in the next expansion, Renegade, which is supposed to come out like December this year, and maybe like whatever they're working on will be a little bit beyond that. But they mentioned, I think they're working on like a quality of life thing. And I'm curious if we're finally going to get mass deleting items, because we desperately fucking need it. Deleting things right now sucks. You have to like sit there and hold F individually on items over and over and over again. And it's just dumb. It's stupid. You should be able to go like this. You should be able to be like, I want this gone, this gone, this gone. You know, like see how I'm pressing shift here? Imagine that as like a mark as junk button. And then after I mark everything as junk, I just hold F and delete 100 plus things all at the same time, or something. That would be sweet. Among a bunch of other things that they could have done to make this fucking system better. But they've kind of went backwards a little bit. They started doing like crafting stuff a few years ago. People didn't like it, and rather than make like refining the system to a much better point that people would like it, they just, I guess, abandon it for the most part. We'll see if there's crafting recipes in this expansion. It's pretty early on, but I think they just are. I feel like they're not going to fucking bother. Though I am curious if I can craft stuff and they'll have tiers. Wow. I'm gonna go test that out real quick. Alright, let's see if this works. The weapon has been shaped. Will it have a tier? It doesn't look like it. No. No. That's fair enough. Yeah. Okay. That's sad, but maybe they will still have something down the line. And they'll have to be like, it's gotta be Edge of Fate expansion crafted weapons will have tier 1 or 2 or something. Alright. Time to dismantle a whole bunch of things, taking fucking like 5 to 10 seconds a piece.